Universal may delay release of Fast and Furious 9 for another year as Hollywood continues to hold its breath over the future of theaters amid COVID. Fast and Furious 9 reportedly could be delayed for another year. The action series, headlined by Vin Diesel, began in relatively modest fashion with the original 2001 film The Fast and the Furious, but has grown in scale and absurdity over the years to become one of the biggest movie franchises in the world. By this point, the Fast and Furious franchise has grossed nearly $6 billion worldwide and even spawned an extended universe with the spin-off film Hobbs and Shaw. The next installment in the franchise currently goes by the title F9 and recently got fans all revved up with a Super Bowl spot, highlighting the long-anticipated return of Han and possibly setting up the return of Dwayne Johnson for Fast and Furious 10. What the new spot didn't include was a release date, as Hollywood remains in a holding pattern while waiting to see how things play out with theater attendance and distribution of the COVID vaccine. F9 has itself already been delayed several times and is now set for release in May 2021. As it turns out, fans could have a longer wait than expected to see Diesel, Han and the family return to screens in F9. As reported by Variety, Fast and Furious studio Universal is currently in wait-and-see mode about releasing the newest franchise installment this summer and could potentially delay it until later in the year or all the way to 2022. Disney is currently in the same place with Black Widow, as the entire movie industry holds its breath over the summer 2021 season. Of course, COVID already wiped out one summer movie season, clearing out the entire 2020 slate, with the exception of Warner Bros. Tenet, which stubbornly went to movie screens on the insistence of director Christopher Nolan, a move that proved controversial to say the least. Disney did at least give fans the option of seeing planned summer blockbuster Mulan at home, a move that helped pave the way for Warner's later decision to give Wonder Woman 1984 an HBO Max release at the same time it came out in theaters. As the box office numbers for WW84 proved, fans are ready to embrace the at-home option as the pandemic continues to rage. Unlike Disney, which could opt to release Black Widow on Disney Plus at the same time it comes out in theaters, Universal appears to be all in on releasing their own blockbusters exclusively on the big screen, albeit with shrunken on-demand windows. Complicating matters for Universal when it comes to F9 is the hugeness of the Fast and Furious franchise overseas, especially in China. Indeed, of all the major franchises, Fast and Furious may be the one that needs its overseas market most of all, so Universal will likely go down to the wire in deciding whether to gamble on releasing F9 in 2021 or punting it to 2022. Other movies like the Bond film No Time to Die have, of course, already made up their minds to abandon the first half of 2021 and delay release until the COVID pandemic hopefully is finally over and people are ready to return to theaters. But even when theaters fully reopen, will fans want to re-embrace the theatrical experience after getting a taste of blockbuster movies being made available at home as they're also rolling out in theaters? It's a dilemma all studios will have to deal with as they decide